Dear women, I'm going to hold your hands and say these things I'm about to say now. You can never change a man. Your freedom will start when you realize that you can never change toxic people. Now, apparently, allegedly, from one of the vlog I listened to, Amaranne, so probably she dug up some informations about the man who burnt his wife alive. The man was once married to a woman in the northern part of Nigeria, Jos. And the woman decided to fly or flew for her life because she has seen the toxic trait in this man. And the man found another prey. He came down to the east and then caught this woman. He burnt alive. And probably what rang in the head of this woman was, I can change him. Just listen to the video. I wonder why women like this would always put themselves at risk just to answer to the society. You know, this thing reminds me of a video I came across here where a woman was advising her child on the day of the traditional wedding, her female child, and she said, my mother told me that the duty of a woman is to cover the husband's weakness, with emphasis on the husband's weakness. A lot of men's weakness are anger. A lot of men's weakness are anger. These people, when angry, feel that the society is backing them up. And you, as the woman, you are their property. So they have to unleash their anger on their property. Like a lot of things are not adding up to me, and is really, really getting me angry that this woman had to abandon probably 5 or 6 kids, and now she's gone, burnt alive. See, I will not fail to talk about my fellow women, my fellow gender. A lot of you, the mean women who have decided to leave their marriages for one problem or the other. In fact, I can categorically state that there was a time a lady felt that she was emotionally and mentally abused, and some women I know called her to ask her, in as much as he's not beating you, stay there. See, I understand that a lot of us have been indoctrinated into misogyny, into patriarchal society. Like it has lived in us to an extent that it is very, very difficult for us to take it off our sleeve. But, dear sisters, I want to say it's not too late to unlearn the things you have learnt before. It's not too late. Don't kill yourself. Don't die in an abusive relationship, abusive marriage. Don't die. It is not too late to unlearn the things you have learned before. Your parents didn't know any much better. If they had known what you know now, they wouldn't have stayed in an abusive marriage, abusive relationship. The religion has made it look like a woman is a property. A woman is a man's property. Society is making you feel like you are your man's property. The culture has already told you that you are your husband's property. Now, what do people do to their properties? Let's be rational. You, as a person, you can wake up today. This cloth is my property. I can wake up and decide I want to burn my property, and I will go ahead and burn it. I answer to no one. This is the mentality of someone who has a property. A lot of these men do not see you as human beings because they feel you are their properties. Please, I want you to unlearn the things you have learned before. You are nobody's property. You are an individual who exists on your own. I want you to learn this. You deserve your own happiness. You don't have to be always selfless. You don't have to always give up yourself for the sake of other people. You are staying for the sake of your children. That same children shouldn't cry when you leave. I mean, bye. Please protect them. It is in your hands to protect them because a mother protects her own. You owe those children explanation if anything should happen to you. I'm going to leave this as my 2 cents, and I hope this sink into your head. If it doesn't sink into your head, I pray and I pray and I pray you realize that your freedom only starts when you come into realization that you cannot change those who are toxic, those who are damaged already. A lot of these men grew up seeing their father beat their mother, seeing their brothers abuse sisters, their sisters abuse women, and they feel it is a norm. And they do not think that it is okay for them to unlearn. For that reason, you have to concentrate more on yourself. Unlearn what you know about patriarchy. It's not true. They are all man made. And then live for yourself alone. I just wish this would get across a lot of women there who needs to value themselves more than any other thing in this life. You owe your children an explanation. With this, I will say, stay blessed wherever you are. Please stay safe.